All right. Very angry Viking wants middle. Let's go middle. Did we get... Oh. Arnold's return of an offer Mason's Guild. Inspect the records, my liege, and do not believe a better deal can be struck. Oh, okay. So I could lose money, get this. If I... The other way around, I didn't realize that. We still get the option to just gain control. Let me just do that and save the money. Did it... I don't think it went up by 20. This is Veins, isn't it? Oh no, it's Rhines. Veins is here. Sorry, I was just seeing the NNES right here, covered by the thing. That's why I was confused. I'm like, why am I getting this event for a county I don't even control? NNES, I thought it was here, but it's there. I'm still happy with the outcome. But then I would have been more willing to spend money if it had come up that way. Oh yeah, I can ask my son for money. That is so weird. Okay, war's still going well. I have no idea where this guy's troops went around. Do you siege weapons and men-at-arms? Yeah, I do. I probably need more. I have a 2 out of 5 men-at-arms with my my onagers over here. Yeah, a siege weapon men-at-arms I value very highly. I don't know if that's the pro move, but that's what I do. Okay. We temporarily went down the stewardship lifestyle here so that we could at least get gold on obligations, and then we still had to wait for this to cool down again. We can do exhort subjects. Income while at war seems pretty useful. We seem to do that a lot. Or actually, I think at this point we get Hairgold. Claim thrown against my liege, no. I don't really want to exhort. Yeah, I know they were going on a boat. Maybe we get Hairgold? Hairgeld? And then switch out of stewardship. War Prophet? Prefer that? All right, War Prophet then. Fine. Done? Yeah, so we'll switch back to Martial because that's where our experience stuff is. And we're not doing Dread Stings because we're compassionate, so it doesn't tend to do it. On the other hand, the control growth boost is really nice. Chivalry for prowess, or strategy for just martial. Prowess for tournaments. That is interesting. I would like to do tournaments. I hate that. Like we can occasionally join some others. All right, chivalry it is, and we'll see if we can get in on some tournaments. There had been a pop up for one a while ago, but we just started the war. Faction created against me. Oh, peasant rabble, rabble. Definitely this dictator. Yep. I love how the happy anniversary things are all in different languages based on people's locale. All right, done. Prisoner taken. I wonder if I should go straight for their capital right now rather than war goal stuff. My AI partner might go for war goal stuff, so I think I'm gonna go for the capital. Hope we can get some more valuable prisoners. Are we trying to learn a language? Oh yeah, we are. We're trying to learn a language of our spouse. Our wife here, Anglo-Saxon. Oh, there we go. The alchemist reached for the coppery scroll as the launderer looked on in fear. Then, suddenly I'm interrupted by the fuming Count Vigfus. Did you just call my beloved father a churl and womanizer? He screams. I demand recompense for this grievous insult. Perhaps my Anglic needs more practice. I'm terribly sorry. Hope this is enough. Gain 69 stress. That is not nice because I'm fickle and brave. And pay money. Oh, you misheard. I called him perceptive and a stag. Not the greatest coin flip in the universe, but could work. Ha, yes I did. He's also miserable. 115 stress because I'm compassionate. I'm just practicing my Anglic. I misspoke. So about the same odds as this one. This one has the possibility of losing a bunch of prestige, but could gain us well-chosen words. Which doesn't actually increase our success chance that much. I'll go for this. I'm just practicing my Anglic, I promise. You either like me or you don't like me. He doesn't believe me, so he doesn't like me. Oh well. Tough patootie. Okay, but your father was a churl and womanizer. Yeah. Yeah. Mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries. Yeah, you're right. He is going for my capital, isn't he? I guess we have to respond to that. Yeah, we kind of do, don't we? All right, head on down. 4 months left. We get there in time, right? Yeah, there's no guarantee that me sieging down his capital would win us the war. And there's always a chance that him sieging down mine would win the war, because we are actually in our capital. He could capture us. Yeah, allies generally follow. Oh, and your daughter, Isabeau, who is a bleeder. Oh, that's not good. She's got a hemophilia, right? Which was considered a fairly noble disease, mostly because of inbreeding. Hey, Hinth, welcome to the family. Don't know if you'll last long. Yeah, if the siege is about to end, I could flip over so I lead the troops myself and can't get captured. As soon as I see my rival, Vlastibor, on the other side of the church, start to turn around. But to my surprise, Queen Osberg waves the churl resolutely towards us. He's agreed to meet with you on neutral ground. It's unfortunate that you two brave men, such as yourself, are feuding. Do you not think it's time to make amends? He is my archbishop. It would be very convenient if we became friends. Yeah, let's do it. There we go. From instant negative to instant positive. And he endorses me. Okay, that's actually very useful. All right, I don't think... Oh, I'm going to the wrong place, aren't I? Oh, it's abandoning siege. There we go. Reinforced, we got the numbers now. Okay. Oh, my friend died. I got some stress. Can I hybridize with the rich? Can I hybridize again? I mean, I guess so. Now I'm just a new culture. I'm just a culture. So I could hybridize again and take more traits, right? I don't know. Ah, I can, but my culture has to be at least 50 years old before I can do it. There you go. Are you supposed to reform? Am I supposed to reform? What would I reform? I don't know how culture... I mean, because there's a religious reformation is very important if you are sort of one of the more tribal or pagan religions, because it gives you access to some different types of stuff. And sometimes you are interested in changing some of the culture stuff, but I'm pretty happy with our culture right now. Cultures discovered city planning. Again, I'm going to whine. Tell me what this is! Click to bring it up, or give it to me in a tooltip. Instead, I got to go here, go to innovations, squint, city planning. Build village centers, shrines, prayer halls, meager megalith, and trading outposts. That was our fascination for a bit. Is already being exposed. More fortifications, military buildings. Visual Custis Valley, Ledger. I think we kind of maybe want to work towards... Oh, all right, I can't choose it anymore. We were able to choose things at some point, but yeah, that's right. We're not the cultural head right now. The squinting part is unique to me. Halco is pensive. So that's quite interesting. So that puts him very good for learning or stewardship. How about we go for a stewardship focus? Yeah, I think stewardship's a good pick. It's usually pretty good. And... yeah, we're going to educate you ourselves. No, I don't know if I'll ever use the CK3 coasters. They're too nice to use. They're too cool. A little bit of grandeur. We did go and invest in a little bit of the grandeur buildings. We're at like level 2 of 5 now. They're very cool. I don't know if everyone saw them. So at the Crusader Kings 3 event in the in the Ook in England that I went to a couple weeks ago, they gave everyone a set of Crusader Kings 3 coasters, and they were randomly assigned. Totally random what the contents were, and the boxes were just given at random. Some people get, you know, lustful drunkards, that sort of thing. Meanwhile, I got strong, genius, august, seducer, and reveler, which is pretty good. I'm gonna say, we should have done a custom character with those traits. That's what we should have done. It's pretty awesome. Would have cost like a billion points to do it. Oh, there you go. Nice when you get along with your wife. My skilled vassal. My vassal, Mayor Asmar, proved himself highly capable, especially in martial matters. On projects like to undertake in the county of Armagnac with your blessing. Take the reins. Encouraged improvements, more dev growth, opinion, spend some prestige, or vassals shouldn't be taking liberty. No, this is fine. Let's go for it. Maybe a quick program that randomly picks perks for whenever you use CK3 run. Yeah, I wonder if there's any randomizer for that out there. There's randomizers for lots of games. Intercept the other army. Ooh, our knight's been wounded. That's a shame. 99% war score. Cool. All right. So which of those would be trading with other streamers for lustful and drunkard, right? Exactly, it's too good. We want some flaws to make it interesting. Happy partner anniversary. What are we getting? Happens on partner anniversary. Are we getting cake? I still have a piece of cake left from my birthday, my belated birthday from after the trip. Blanco Stills. Oh, thank you. I'm not sure if this qualifies as a proper pun, but anyways, what's the difference between a cat and a comma? One has claws at the end of the pause. The other is a pause at the end of a clause. Punctuation puns. I love it. Thank you. Yeah, more troops. Oh, these guys are in another war. I think I even booped some of these, like, orange ones. I think at one point I'd requested a slightly different color, like yellow or something. Yellow might already be a thing in the game, I don't know. But unless they're next to each other, sometimes I have a hard time, like, identifying this as this is fighters in another war against the same person. You need to put a full stop to grammar puns? Oh. I guess we don't have any ticking war score yet. We don't have the full war goal, which would be, I think, the whole duchy. Well, we're going to wrap it up in a sec. It's nice to see that the positive money. I got to say, that war profiteer is actually kind of nice. Did you know ghosts are bad liars? You can see right through them. Call to war. Call upon our alliance, join me in the peasant uprising. King of England, I will accept. I definitely want to maintain that. Ooh, you're having a bad time. Don't worry, buddy. We're going to wrap up this war in just a second. Probably as soon as I'm done the siege. 99 war score, but the goal ain't won. Oh, I didn't realize I'm still paused here. The map. My spies have informed me about a hunter causing a ruckus at a local tavern. The man has been spending a large amount of gold and bragging loudly about the great deal struck with a fancy lord in pearls and silk. Someone's trying to murder someone. Apparently, he drew a map of the local hills for an unknown nobleman. My spies think the lord must be scheming against me or one of my subjects. Thanks for bringing it to my attention. More vigilant. Or it belongs in my dungeon, but I'm compassionate. What's Munyo? Wait, this is a different Munyo. Alright, well, at least we gain more vigilant. Let me check that my spy master is trying to disrupt schemes. I wish my spy master was better. Come on. Tick, tick, tick. Win, win, win. Win the siege. There we go. All right. Wrap up this war. The duck becomes my vassal. All right. It's Brittany, bitch. Yeah. You want a position. Oh, yeah, but you suck. Okay, let's do bulk ransoming. We'll probably have to do another pass after, because some people are from the same ransomee, I suppose. Dude, that peasant uprising. I know. I mean, I appreciate you've been helping me. I'm definitely going to go and help you. Yeah, there's no one better to replace with the Spy Master right now. Now, in CK2, it'd be pretty easy to shop for a bunch of, like, much stronger people. But CK3, not as much. There we go. Ransom people get lots of money. Okay, we're going to wait for this war to be over, but then we're going to have a discussion about our money and what we might want to do with it. Including, do we want to move our capital? Yeah, maybe we want to move to Armagnac. Maybe we want to move to Vannes. Daniel Danskew, thank you. My girlfriend said if I don't stop my obsession with Viking culture, she'll fight me to the death. Joke's on you. I said, if I die in battle, I'll go straight to Valhalla. Sorry for the bad dad joke, but thank you for years of content since Vic 2 Japan. That was an early run. My thing with these Paradox games is I own like so many of them. I own EU 1 and 2 on disc. I don't know if I own Hoi 1, but 2 and 3 on disc I did as well. And all these things. And I could never figure out how to play them. And so finally the way I did it is I literally just started a blind Let's Play to get people to teach me. I posted EU, I think it was EU 3 as England. I posted the first episode and I said, all right, teach me to play. And then the next day, I'd like, read the comments, make another set of plays, post it, repeat. And that's how I learned how to play the Paradox games. Sparring with one of my soldiers, sweat beating on my forehead, when I experienced the uncanny sensation of being watched. Over my shoulder, I spot my vassal, Mayor Asnar, who waves at me. I walk over to him. We talk about our weapon practice for a while, trading tricks and advice. Just as I'm about to leave for another round, Mayor Asnar's face lights up and suggests we practice together. Well, he's got a 13 prowess. Mine is better at a 24. Challenge accepted. All right. Okay. Even on a loss, I'm not gonna. There's no risk of being injured. That's important. Chat teaches me the best time ever. Yeah, that's how I learned Football Manager was really good because I didn't even know anything about foot soccer ball. So like people had to teach me like the basics of the game rules of soccer, let alone Football Manager itself. Spear at my throat. Uh-oh. The sounds of swords clashing and spear echoes between the courtyard walls. All eyes are on us. Everyone wants to see their king fighting his vassal. Must be tired from my previous practice because I move sluggishly, unable to keep up with my opponent. When I lunge, he's already gone. My parries come at the very last moment. Not long before I find myself on the ground before him. I yield. Well fought. I'm going to gain stress because I'm brave. Damn it. Only cowards surrender. So we get a follow-up martial challenge to try again. Oh, I mean, we gotta. Yeah, I mean, we are brave. Let's go. Possibly go wrong. Against all odds, judging by the exclamations from the crowd, they can hardly believe their eyes. I roll away from Asnar's spear and disarm him in one swift movement. I know it was a dangerous move, but sometimes you have to take great risks to achieve glorious victory. My triumph will not soon be forgotten. So the practice school is another +1 prowess, which is nice. And then a little bit more XP too. And the prestige. It's all good. All right. No surrender, only fight. Twitch chat was a great substitute for learning foot soccer ball. Yeah. All right, England, where's the rest of your troops? I guess I could start the counter siege here. These guys might move in. Wait. Dude. Are you... Dude, it's your war. You not have enough money for the boat? Now I wish I hadn't boated over. Oh, now he's moving. All right. Yeah, maybe he's out of money. I mean, they're tired. They're moving now. Well, they're moving slowly. Are you out of money? Oh, shit, he's broke. Dude, you're gonna have to GG to these peasants. I don't think he can boat back if he's got no money. But maybe he can still go more negative. I'm just wondering if we should just bail. Pay him some money? I'm not going to do that. I mean, I don't care if he loses his war. Okay. Where do we want to go? Gallant is appealing. Strategist is appealing. We already have Overseer. Now, the Natural Dread doesn't help. This is what this character had when we took over as him. The Natural Dread doesn't really matter here because he's got Compassionate, so he's got a huge Dread Malice. But the strict organization is actually nice to get more control. And the flat control over here is good too. Maybe we picked it actually just because of the flat control growth. That's possible. Defender advantage, hard rule is more dread, siege against revolts, cheaper mercs, maintenance, forts, absolute control. Oh yeah, this is when we get to 100 control, we get absolute and get extra money. And then the overseer trait in the end, more martial stewardship, control growth. That is pretty good. Yeah, I do think he started with this, but I think when I saw it, I was like, you know what? I'm not complaining. On the other hand, we could go down the gallant route for more prowess and just generally better Kniggets, which does work very well if we're going to do grand tournament stuff. And the fact of the matter is, the strategist tree is generally pretty strong, it feels like. And try out the World of Darkness mod for CK3. Yes, I did stream it a couple of times. We experienced some bugginess and some weirdness, which I think is why we didn't make like a big thing with it, but it is very cool. Should you go gallant for the culture flavor? I think you're right, because our Boxitan culture, which is our Basque Occitan hybridization, is very much about chivalry and gallantry and things. So I think we'll commit to that vibe. That's what we wanted to do with our first character, and then he turned into a... He was a little bit rakish, we'll say. I was going to use more spicy language, but yes. All right, stalwart leader. More prowess, which brings us up to a 28? No, 29 temporarily. Some of these are temporary pluses, but yeah. I mean, at least having been here and done this, if we go and disband, at least oh, I guess I could have disbanded his actual kingdom. Yeah, he's a bit of a character. Yes. A little bit. As soon as they win the siege, they're going to move over here and kick my ass. You know what? I think we're just going to disband now. Oh, I can't because this is technically enemy territory or whatever. I'm just going to move a little more friendly. I don't remember what the rules are in CK3. Oh, looks like it's fine here. I thought you had to be non-adjacent, but... I just disband. Let the troops come home. Alright, so technically we're still in this war, but it doesn't matter. Wish they'd make a building DLC. You could design castle churches, make them super fancy. That is cool. One of my favorite games from my youth was the Sierra games, Castles and Castles 2. I mean, they don't... Especially Castles 1 did not look good and wasn't very interesting. Castles 2 was quite a bit better, though. Castles 2, Siege and Conquest. Wow, it's on Steam? I think I own it on GOG. But it actually had, like, I mean, it was maybe a little more like Crusader Kings. Like, you had an actual, like, world map and some events to do. Here, I'll just post the Wikipedia thing. There we are. And the Siege link. There we go. Earth at Steam link. We'll have both on there. But that was quite cool. Stronghold's pretty good. The Stronghold's more of a real-time, an RTS. And I love RTSs. I mean, I play a lot of StarCraft still. Like, literally played some this morning. But what I liked about the Castles game is that, I mean, there was some real-time combat stuff, but barely. It wasn't the same element. It was mostly... It felt a little bit more like Imagine Crusader Kings 3, but obviously, like, stripped way down. But you could design your castle like in a Stronghold type of game. Because there were, like, decisions and stuff you'd take. All right. Do we move our capital over here? Right, Kingdom of Brittany. Specifically, we'd be interested, I guess, in the Duchy of Brittany, and it's... There's no quick way to see which one of these is the Duchy capital. It must be Vanes, and it is. Is there really no way to see what the classic capital is from here? Oh yeah, but we don't control the Duchy. That's right, we gave it to our buddy. We still control the county of Vanes, but the duchy itself is run by our buddy here, so... But yeah, and again, so here, for... Oh yeah, we don't actually have, currently, the Duchy of Armagnac. Oh, when you're clicked on here, it moves the sign. There we go. So this indeed is the visual indicator on this screen that this is the place, which makes sense. County of Armagnac, Duchy of Armagnac. Hang on a sec. Oh, it's Van Ness? Really? I mean, if I was speaking French, I'd call that Van. Or Vans. Well, actually, I'd say Van. Van Ness? Really? Because it'd be Nantes. This I would say Rhine. It's not Van? Verandu says Van. There we go. But I mean, I shouldn't say veins, or whatever I've been saying. I think it's because I'm saying rains and veins. I do have Armagnac, and it's my county. The question is, do I move my capital there? Does it matter? Because your capital gets like an extra buck or whatever in taxes, right? Yeah. Which means if you're going to build buildings that give you tax multipliers, it's quite good to do that where your capital is. But for the duchy buildings, I don't know that it matters. I don't think there is a tax multiplier for the, like, in terms of buildings here. One of them was building slots. Building slots are different, though, now. Like, I don't think there's more. I think, first of all, Armagnac does have 4 possible holdings versus the 3 in Bearn. Okay, so Armagnac does make sense. I'm not the Duke of Armagnac because the duchy doesn't exist. But I could create it whenever I want. It feels like we should move our capital there. Development 7, development 5. Does it matter? Does the development of our capital specifically matter? I don't know. Mac's also completely flat, whereas Bearn does have mountains and hills, which is good defensively. It'll make sense to move if you create the ducky. Rubber ducky, you're the one. Another sun. Where's my winder with the names? Athul NL. Welcome to the family. Ooh, you are smart. We did manage to push through high succession, right? High partition? Good, okay. Help keep our realm a little bit better. Does Royal Court look like? Oh, actually, we've got someone waiting for an event here anyway. This is pretty barren still. Flesh wound. A pool of blood is congealing under the feet of Peter, a diplomat sent by my ally, Count Wolworm of Nantes. By the immense quantity soaking up the fine carpet, I can but it's not carpet, this is clearly tile. I can only assume he's been bleeding on the spot for hours, if not longer. My apologies for this mess. I was defenestrated by a dwarf trying to rob me in an inn on my journey to Pau. I have a few questions. Her royal court is pretty barren. Oh my god. I keep wanting to make a Scottish child joke as well. Because that is, barren. Is it spelled the same way? But that's like the Scottish word for like a child. Bairn? A wee bairn? However, as Rascallion cushioned my fall, the diplomatic visit can continue. It will still be days until my blood loss is fatal. Guards, force this man to see the physician. We are compassionate. Successful treatment. Opinion boost. Chance he dies and I lose money, because I must clean my carpet. My calendar only has space next week. Can you hold on? He will bleed even more. You'll have to buy new carpet. Lose money, lose opinion. Or we can talk now, but your liege is paying for my carpet. You'd lose opinion, I'd gain diplomacy experience, gain money, and grandeur. We're compassionate, we have to go with option 1. Although, option 3 seems awesome. What do I care about this guy's opinion of me? He's my brother-in-law, but deal with it. I definitely 100% pick option 3 as like the stronger one. But we're compassionate, so we're going to go with option 1. There you go. He was cured. I gained diplomacy experience, which isn't going to matter much unless we get a bunch of events that give us that, because we're not doing diplomacy lifestyle. Yeah, grandeur is on its way up a little bit, as we have changed these numbers. Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's an excellent point. The terrain. Let me see the terrain on the pop-up. Right there. Plains, danger effect. You said plains might aid development growth? Independent farmlands, da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, we're seeing the... Oh, or hills have a debuff to development growth. So the plains here don't necessarily have a benefit, but they don't debuff it. Okay, that's actually quite interesting.